So who remembers green, purple, and blue ketchup and Blockbuster? Hello my loves, today's video, as you guys can guess by the title, is reminiscing your childhood, the early 90s through 2000s. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I hold this time really close to my heart and I just cannot let go of my childhood. It is what made me me and what shaped me to be the way I am today. All the TV shows, the music, the toys, the places, the food, and places I mean like stores and stuff. You know, I just miss everything, the trends, the hair accessories, the makeup. Some of the clothes, I mean, that time was just awesome and I wish that we could have it back. I mean, it kind of did come back in a way if you think about it, because fashion always comes back around, and things that were a trend back then, people are just like revamping it to be a trend right now, but in reality, we had those trends first. Just saying. So I mean, this video is just for everyone to talk and just reminisce and have a good old time. I mean, I see so many memes on social media. I have been posting a lot of like retro, like 90s theme kind of things on my feed, and you know, I just miss the style. I just miss that time, guys. And like I said, this is for us to just all come together, reminisce, talk about our childhood. Let me know down below, by the way, if I missed anything, because there were so many things I'm not gonna remember it all. So let's chat down below. I want to hear what you guys love, what you guys missed, or I just want to know what else I missed out on. So let me cut all this chit chat and let's get right into this video. Alright, now first things first, thank God my sisters are not in this room while I'm filming today, because they would make me start laughing, even though I'm probably gonna laugh anyway. But I'm going to cover TV shows and movies. Oh my gosh, you guys cannot get that back anymore. Those were really the days for TV shows and movies, in my opinion, because nowadays I don't really find anything that like grasps my interest anymore. And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to know what I'm going to be talking about in this video. We're going to be talking about old Disney, Nickelodeon, old Amanda Bynes movies, Lindsay Lohan, because oh my gosh, Hilary Duff, Amanda Bynes, and Lindsay Lohan back in the day, those movies, mwah, I love them so much. I still binge them. Thank God for Disney Plus. Oh my gosh, that has been saving my life. I mean, just to go on there and see everything that I grew up with and that I obsessed with as a kid, teen, and now adult. I mean, those things have always stayed with me as I grew up, and I was so sad when I couldn't really find them anymore, and then Disney Plus came along and it was like, here you go, and I was like, thank you so much. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you feel this way too, because you guys even told me that and you guys DM me and we talk about it, and that's pretty darn awesome. So we're gonna be talking about Lizzie McGuire, that show. I just love that show. It's so awesome. I feel like the old TV shows, you could kind of like let loose, have fun, nobody really got offended anymore. You know, like everything was just simple fun. Like it was just, like I said, simply fun. Am I even making sense? I'm getting so excited here. Like things were just awesome. I mean, they actually taught lessons in those shows, and you could really look at them for examples. Like when you were going to school, it related to you, so they were relatable as well. Like, why don't we have shows like that anymore? Like Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven, Even Stevens, Phil of the Future, movies like Read It and Weep, Stuck in the Suburbs, Halloween Town, Twitches, and The 13th Year, and what else? Boy Meets World. Oh my gosh, I have been binging that with my siblings like crazy. I'm almost done with season 3, and yeah, I mean, those shows, you can't get them back. Like Drake and Josh, yeah, I've been binging so much, and I have so many things that were old on DVD. So I have so many DVDs. I didn't bring all of them upstairs because that would take forever to sort through, but I just want to show you guys a few things. So this movie was amazing. Hilary Duff, I just love her so much, and I still do. And guys, Mean Girls, and then we have, we'll just put that back there. This movie is an all-time fave, okay? My sisters and I love this movie so much. Amanda Bynes, just love that. My sister got me this right before Disney Plus came out. She was like, are you serious? And I'm like, that's okay, I'd rather have them on DVD anyway, because this day and age, everything is like boom, boom, boom. One day it's in, one day it's out. Things change, people don't care about it anymore, and nothing really has value. In my opinion, everybody's gonna have their own opinion, but I think that things back then were more relevant and they had meaning and everything was amazing. And nowadays, I don't really feel that anymore. And a lot of people in my generation, it's not just me, they tell me the same things. And I show my younger sister, Sarah, all of the things that I grew up with, and she absolutely loves them. So I'm happy that Disney Plus came along so that I could show Sarah, you know, the things that I grew up with, and I like sharing them with her because we already watched every single episode of Even Stevens, Liz McGuire, That's So Raven, Phil of the Future. Yeah, it's, you know, a problematic, I would say, but you know, things came back from when I was younger. I wasn't complaining. And then, you know, I have these DVDs. These are also on Disney Plus, but I have the extended version, yeah, of Starstruck. So I don't know if that one's on Disney Plus. I noticed that Disney Plus did put some of the extended versions on there, but not for everything. And then we have Read It and Weep. Sabrina always surprises me with throwback DVDs and stuff for Christmas and birthday, so I love that. The Even Stevens movie. And like I said, yeah, these are on TV, like Netflix and stuff, but I'd rather have the DVD because you never know. You know, you never know. That makes no sense. But like, come on, these movies. Frankie Muniz was another one. Oh my gosh, I loved his movies. I have quite a bit of them on DVD as well. Guys, have you ever seen these movies? Let me know down below. Let's chat, guys. Let's just have a nostalgic reunion because I am living for this. My soul feeds off of this. Like, I probably sound annoying on social media talking about this all the time, but I live for those days. I carry it with me, and I hope to pass that down to my family one day and show them things on Disney Plus and stuff like, look what I grew up with. Like, I'm going to be that parent. I will. And this might sound weird to some people, but I love talking to the old folks when I go out in public because they're always telling me about their childhood and the time when they grew up and how they miss everything so much and everything changed. And they're just like, you know, they just miss the good old days, and I can relate to that because same. However, a lot of things are coming back. You know, like we have Disney Plus that now shows old throwbacks. We have throwbacks that show on TV, like All That, Drake and Josh, and stuff like that. And then in the stores, there's like, you know, shirts with like the Sandlot and Clueless and Lisa Frank, like what I'm wearing right now. Hot Topic is notorious for fandom shirts and box launch. So, you know, everything came back, and I was so happy because to me, I mean, maybe it was just me, I was oblivious, but you know, I feel like we have way more fandom stuff now than we did before, and I'm living for it. Like, that's why my inner child just comes out right now at age 26, because I'm like, you know, I can go buy a Lisa Frank shirt, I could go buy a Harry Potter shirt, I could go buy, what else is there? Like Boy Meets World, I could go buy everything, like Clueless, you know? It's amazing. I have a Drake and Josh t-shirt that I came across on HotTopic.com. It was a guy shirt, but I got it anyway because who cares? You know, it's just the little things that make you so happy, and you could always keep this and pass it down to your kids. And I'm just talking so much, and I'm supposed to be talking about movies, but yeah, like these movies, like, come on now, guys. Oh, the nostalgic feels. Oh my gosh. And if I'm leaving anything out, like I said, drop them down below and let's chat because I love talking to you guys and responding to your comments. And guys, The Sandlot, my brother and I binged this so much. Like, our daycare would always show that movie. We loved it so much, they let us take it home whenever we want, and we would borrow it forever. And then we eventually, obviously we gave it back, but I'm just saying, we loved it so much, you know, we eventually got the DVD of it ourselves. Oh gosh, you know. And then Lizzie, and then Cowbells. This is the extended version on DVD. So like I said, I have way more DVDs, but it would probably like just take a long time to go through. But those are some of the things that I really love and enjoy. What are you guys currently binging on Disney Plus? What reminds you of your childhood? And if I listed anything that you're not a fan of, let me know down below what you guys like. Alright, now let's talk makeup in the early 90s through the early 2000s. So guys, yeah, the makeup and the lippies and stuff that you guys see right now, yeah, that wasn't really a thing. It was more of that shimmery eyeshadow, that kind of natural look. I mean, don't get me wrong guys, there was that bright blue eyeshadow. I don't know if any of you went through that phase, but I surely did, and the pictures are just, they're just horrendous. I tried taking my mom's eyeshadow and I would just do my makeup and it didn't look good. It kind of looked like this. I mean, there wasn't really any blending and mixing colors. I mean, not that I saw anyway. I mean, when I saw the red carpet photos, it didn't really look like that. So upon doing this video, I also did do some research. I mean, I grew up in that time, but you don't remember everything from your childhood, if that makes any sense. But yeah, it was kind of like this. So I did that shimmery, like purple shadow, some lip gloss. It was the Lip Smackers lip gloss, which I got off of eBay. Guys, I had to hunt this down. It's now considered vintage. How old am I? It's now considered vintage. I don't see them in the stores anymore. So it came with the keychain and the chapstick and the lip gloss, and I just want to eat it. it smells so good. Like, my lips smell like strawberries right now, and I'm just like, I'm living for this. I feel like I'm a teen again, where I had like 5 things of lip smackers in my purse, like all the flavors, and then the keychains. I mean, like, those were the days, man. You know, where you just had the keychains and all the flavors of the lip gloss, and you know, life was simple in your sequin purse. That was awesome. Very awesome. And then I noticed that they also went ham on the blush, so that was really awesome. And I mean, the makeup, some of it wasn't 100%, but everything was so simple, and I think that it looks really cute, especially with this look. I mean, how times have changed. Alright, now let's talk hair. Who remembers butterfly clips, snappy clips, feathers, and those little like bubbly hair ties in your hair? You guys know what I'm talking about. If you don't, I will insert a pic somewhere on this clip so you guys know what I'm talking about. And scrunchies. Yes, I know that scrunchies have been around for a long time, because some people are gonna get technical in the comments. That is okay. What I'm basically covering in this video is things that have been around and they just kind of lingered through the early 90s and 2000s. So these are still things that we grew up with, and now everything is becoming a trend and it's just coming back. So I mean, you know, things always come back. Remember that with any kind of trend, any kind of fashion, it comes back, guys. Don't you just love the wacky hairstyles in Lizzie McGuire? Keely had them in Filth of the Future, and Stuck in the Suburbs like Danielle and Kate Panabaker. I mean, whenever I watch all those shows on Disney Plus and those movies, my heart just gets so full, and I'm like, those were really the days. I remember when my mom did my hair with the butterfly clips all the time. I used to have all the colors and everything. It was just so amazing, and looking at all those photos of me when I was younger, I'm just like, yeah, I love this so much. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you will see that I have been making my mom do my hair like that. I mean, most of the hairstyles I did by myself with the butterfly clips, just for that nostalgic feeling. I made my mom do my hair like that with the butterfly clips, and it just makes me so happy, guys. Don't you just wish that those days would come back? I mean, I miss them so much. Alright, so do you guys remember jelly bracelets? Oh my gosh, I remember when these came out and everybody wanted them, and I would beg my parents for so many of them. And then, do you guys remember silly bands too? And I had the sparkly ones and everything. I had all the colors, and I would just always want jelly bracelets. That's like all I wore, and people would trade them at school and stuff. And I ordered these a few years ago because I did another video like this, but this is my updated video on the early 2000s, well, early 90s/2000s. And I had ordered a pack, so I saved them, obviously. And I don't know if you guys remember this. Here in my mouth. So I don't know how I remembered how to do this, guys. I'm like stuttering here, like what in the world? Okay, so do you remember when we used to do this? And just tie them and like loop them like that? I don't know how I remembered how to do that. Don't ask me, it's beyond me, but like, this is epic, and it's so cool to just wear this. And when I post this kind of stuff, you guys, I mean, the feedback is amazing. It's so cool how so many of you didn't let go of your childhood, and we can just talk about this together. And I love that my audience is obsessed with the same things that I am, because that makes us connect more, and it's just awesome. And guys, wait for it. You're not ready. Wait for it. Wait for it. Another trend. Chokers. Yes, what is wrong with me, right? Chokers, 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 chokers galore. I am obsessed with chokers. These were so big back then, they came back now, and Sam never left. I mean, some of these are actually from when I was younger. I saved some of my chokers, and some of my mom's from when she was younger. So, I mean, chokers, guys. And what other trends do you guys remember that I might be leaving out? Yeah, just let me know down below. And guys, do you also remember those like lock and key necklaces with a heart, like, I don't know, the little like peg went through? You know what I'm talking about? In the charm bracelets? Yeah, so I loved the jewelry back then, and it kind of came back around right now, so it's kind of like it never left. Alright, my loves, now on to toys. Who remembers the Littlest Pet Shop, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Bratz dolls, which I still have all of my Bratz dolls. I have over 200, near 300 dolls. And if you guys are interested, I could do a video on that and just show you my collection. And I have like the limo and everything, but you know, here are 2 of them just in case you guys do not know what Bratz are. And guy, girl, and they're so cute. I have so many dolls, and I kind of just keep them in my closet. I haven't really looked at them for a long time, but you know, these, you know, it's the little things that make you so happy from your childhood. And I have the list next to me so I don't forget anything because I tend to do that all the time in my videos. Do you guys remember Tamagotchis, Mycenes, Max Steels, G.I. Joes, Ninja Turtles, you know, things like that? Do you guys also remember going to KB's, Sears, and Kmart and stuff like that? You know, places like that had the best toys at the time, and my grandpa would always take my brother and I after school. We'd have so many toys. Like, there are so many toys in my basement, and I didn't get rid of anything from my childhood. So I know if I actually take the time and go through my things, I would find my old Tamagotchis, because boy did I have a lot. I would make my parents buy me a lot too. Like, and my brother has so many Ninja Turtles. I think he still has his G.I. Joes. And man, you know, we would have so much fun playing when we were younger, and my sisters, and I just loved playing dolls with them. Everything was so fun when you were younger. Like, times were so simple. You didn't really have to worry about anything, you know. You just went to school, you came home, you did your homework. I mean, I didn't really have a lot of homework, just like 1 sheet, 2 sheets tops. Sometimes it depends. And then you would have your juice box. You would either get McDonald's, eat your Lunchable, you know, have some chicken nuggets, watch old Disney like Lizzie McGuire, even Stevens, and life was good. And just play with your toys, play outside, ride your bike, play ball, draw with chalk. You know, things are so different now. Like, I don't really see kids, unless, I mean, like I said, unless I'm delusional, nobody really wants toys anymore. It's all about the iPads and the iPhones and the technology and the phone and the social media. Like, we didn't have that back then. We did not. And you know, it's so weird to see how times have changed. Like, kids just want to play on an iPad, and I'm like, don't you want a doll or a dollhouse? Like, it's fun, you know. Your kids enjoy, have fun, explore, imagine, like, build forts. We'd build forts with pillows when we were younger, and we would just like put the sheet over it. We would play hot lava. Like, things were so simple back when times were good, and now everything is different. Of course we're growing up, but it's like, I just want to do that again. My siblings and I were actually talking about like making a fort again, just for the fun of it, and just having some fun and like watching old Disney in there, you know, watch it in our fort, because why not? Who cares if we're all in our like 20s and we're all older? Like, it doesn't matter, guys. I miss the simple times when, you know, toys and places like KB, and I just wanted to come back. I miss it so much. Alright, my loves, last but not least, music. I love the music back in the days, man. I just want that music back, and I can't play any for you because of copyright. YouTube changed, and yeah, but I mean, I would love to sing it for you too, but I feel like I'll get copyrighted for that as well. But I could talk about some of the music, guys. So when I was younger, I had every CD for like every Disney movie, and some of them I sold. I regret that. It's because we were moving at the time and I was trying to make some space. And you know, these are CDs that I burned. Remember when we did that, guys? Do you remember LimeWire? And do you remember having separate devices for your music as well, guys? Oh my gosh. The Razr phone, and then you had like your iPod. I'm old. Some things that I was bringing up to my siblings the other day, they're like, yeah, I don't remember that. I don't know. And I'm like, oh my gosh. It shows my age. They don't even know what I'm talking about. I mean, they were tiny at the time, but it's like, it just shows my age, guys. It's bad, it's bad. But I mean, I still do get mixed up for being a teenager, so I can't complain, because people never know how old I am, and that's pretty darn cool. But why do I always get off topic in my videos, I swear? But guys, I had Starstruck. This is on my phone right now, you know. I have all the old CDs on my phone because it's throwback music, like why not? Cheetah Girls. And then I have Camp Rock. My grandpa got me that one. He got me most of the CDs. My dad and my brother got this for me for my 13th birthday, and I still have it. Hilary Duff's album. Oh my gosh. It's all like scratched up. And the struggle was, guys, keep in mind, I had a CD player. I'm not sure if some of you will know what that is, but I mean, most of you that are probably watching this is in my generation, you know, from that time, so you will know what I'm talking about. But a CD player. Yeah, I used to have to take my CDs to school in a little CD pouch, and you know, whenever I wanted to listen to a song or a certain album, I'd have to just like scroll through, find it, put it in my CD player. You know, the struggles. It didn't fit in your pocket. Sometimes I'd try to put it in my backpack and put the headphones on, but it would like yank it out and the cord would come out. Oh my gosh, like those were really the days, the struggles, man. I can't even. I have the Cheetah Girls too. I have High School Musical. Man, this one went through a lot, because like I said, we didn't have like MP3 players and stuff like that. I mean, it was the CD player everybody had in my grade, And because of that, sometimes I'd even have to take my CDs to school in the cases, and they would get smushed in my backpack with the books. And look what happened. Like, this like really got broken. I don't even know if you could see the cracks. Like, this poor CD, I got it for my 11th birthday from my parents. Cause man, go Disney, I was still obsessed. I didn't change at all. And then this, you guys remember Disney Mania? And then I have Miley's album, Breakout. I didn't want to butcher the name. And then I have Vanessa Hudgens. And then I have Jump In. I have some more CDs. I don't know where they're at though. I have to find them. And then I have the Jonas Brothers. It makes me so happy that they came back around, guys. I can't even. I do have their new album, of course. And then I have the Jonas Brothers other CD. And then I have Justin Bieber My World 2.0. I do have the Verse CD. I don't know where it is. Like I said, I don't know where some of my CDs got to, and I gotta look for that. But I mean, gosh. And like, let me talk about some other music real quick. Like, the music back then, I do love it. It's awesome. Some music is okay now. I mean, I don't mind, but I really like old school music. So, I mean, I'm mixed. So like, I mean, I'm Indian American, so I'm Guyanese, if that makes any sense. So I do like Bollywood music, but I prefer the old school Bollywood music. I like music from the 80s, you know. I just like all types of music. I'm really lenient. I just like all genres. Like, it's amazing to hear what there is. Do you guys remember Beautiful Soul, Because You Live by Jesse McCartney, Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Atomic Kittens, The Tide Is High, Hey Now from Hilary Duff in the Lizzie McGuire movie, and what else is there? There's so much. The 18s, Dancing Queen, 18s, I Can't Help Falling in Love with You, Since You've Been Gone by Kelly Clarkson, Liz Fair, Why in the World Can't I Talk Today? Why Can't I? Britney Spears, Lucky, you know, you guys get the point. But oh my gosh, I missed the music back then, and whenever I hear it, whenever I go out, I just start singing. I don't care who's looking at me. What were your favorite artists, your favorite albums? What kind of music do you guys like to listen to then and now? Like, let me know down below. Alright my loves, and that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notifications bell. That way you guys will not miss any more uploads of mine. And guys, leave some comments down below. Let's chat in the comment section. What do you guys miss from your childhood? Did you guys enjoy this blast from the past? Because I sure did. It was amazing just talking about things that were such a big trend back then, and things that you really don't see now, things that kind of just fell off, obviously, because it's a totally different generation. Times have surely changed and nothing is the same. But in reality, we do have some things that did come back around, because things always come back, and people kind of like revamped it, like I said at the beginning, to just make it suit this time. But in reality, like I said, we had it first. It was amazing to live through, and I'm glad that some of it is coming back, because that's totally awesome. And guys, I do need some of you to be volunteers for my next video. It's an upcoming video, so this one will be up, then there will be another one, then that video. I don't want to say what it is. Just message me on my social media if you guys are interested, and I will fill you in on the details. I have a lot of volunteers so far. I am super excited. I'm so glad that a lot of you agreed to this, and I hope that more of you guys, you know, show some interest in this and be a part of it as well, because it will be very special and I cannot wait. And until next time, I'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye! Mwah!
Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we